going on, everybody? It's me, Naked Mangoes. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to remove the head studs from a D16z6 in the proper order and how to properly do it without hopefully snapping a bolt. Here are the tools you're going to need. I got various extensions. You're going to need a 12 to 14 millimeter socket depending on what type of head stud. If you have aftermarket head studs, it could be different. We're going to be using a 14, I don't know if you can see that, 14 millimeter, a regular socket wrench. You will need a breaker bar, and also I recommend a rubber mallet. What you're going to want to do first before you try to unbolt any of these are the studs we're going to be removing. There's 10 of them. 5 on the intake side here, and also 5 on the exhaust side here. I have them labels, and I'll tell you what that's about in just a minute. So first thing you want to do is you want to take the extension I showed you earlier, just a regular socket 3/8 drive extender, and you're going to place it on top of your stud, like so. I'm not going to show you in this video because, like I said, I've got two hands on videotape with one. Anyway, you're going to place that on top of the bolt. So you can place it right there in the center of the bolt, then you're going to hold it, and you're going to give it a couple of taps. Not like trying to beat the crap out of it taps, but decent taps. And that will hopefully remove some of the tension from these bolts, so it lessens the likelihood of them breaking off. Given all of your head studs a decent tapping, if you will, then you're going to go about loosening all of the head bolts. So they are going to come off a very specific pattern, and that pattern, using the intake and exhaust sides, as follows. So this is the intake side, so your air intake sits right here, and this is the exhaust side here. So on this specific D16z6, and all D16z6, but this specific engine, this is the timing side. So you got your oil pump, your water pump, your cam gear would sit right here. This is cylinder 1. These 4 valves, that's cylinder 1, cylinder 2, cylinder 3, and cylinder 4. So the pattern for this is 10 on the intake side, and then you're going to go to 7 on the exhaust side, and you go to 4, and then 5, and then 2, and then 1, and then 6, and then 3, and then 8, and then finally number 9. And to tighten them, you'll do them in the complete same order, just flip-flopped. So starting with number 9 as opposed to number 10 on the intake. When you loosen them, when you crack them loose with your breaker bar or whatever you're using to break these loose, you only want to do a quarter of a turn on every single one of them, and keep the same exact pattern throughout. Quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn, so on and so forth, all the way around in that pattern until they're hand loose. That will help you avoid warping your head and or breaking your studs. Once you have cracked them loose in the correct order, which the order is 10, 7, 4, 5, 2, 1, 6, 3, 8, and 9. Doing a quarter turn for each individual one. So quarter turn, 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 and quarter turn. And then once they're hand loose, then you can just take them out in any order because the pressure has been 100% relieved. You're going to pull them all the way out. And that is pretty disgusting. I'm going to be replacing these with head studs instead of bolts because I'm going to be going turbo on this engine. So that's how you remove them. Hope this was helpful. If you did like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you.